Hi there, my name is McAllister. This is a new webinar that I'm producing called Remix for Dummies, Audio Remix for Dummies. Here's the stipulation. First of all, this is for people over 50 years old. I'll tell you the reason being. About 20 years ago, I saw an article somewhere, and someone said that people under 15 years old were computer literate, and people over 50 years old were computer illiterate. Old people are intimidated with technology. There are four-star generals that cannot send an email. They have to find someone to do it for them. So it got me to thinking, it says, why don't I put together some informational webinars for people that know absolutely nothing technically on how to do things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can do an audio remix using the tools at your disposal. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to break this down where a 12-year-old can understand it. Old folks, think about this. Do something creative and don't waste your time. Time is an element that you cannot cash in at the end of the day. I'm going to make a mission statement on why I'm putting this together. I, McAllister, do not give a flying fuck about the presidential debates. It's got nothing to do with me, and I could be, doing something more constructive. So old people, if you want to do something constructive, think outside the box. Do something that you've never done before, and I think you're going to enjoy this. So I've, got my meds here, and I'm good to go. So if you want to do an audio remix, you come to the place. Hang with me on this. Webinar, audio remix for dummies.
Are you good to go? Well, let's do this. First of all, let me explain something. Impossible is an opinion, not a fact. If you start out with that concept, you can't fail. Most people try to live up to other people's expectations. Live up to your own expectations. Have some fun. This is something you've never tried before. You probably know absolutely nothing about audio remix. This is good. Everything's on your side. I'm going to explain to you and give you an example of why impossible is an opinion, not a fact. DJ Ludwig van Beethoven, DJ Ludwig they used to call him, he was stone deaf by the time he put together Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Could not hear one note, yet he put together one of the greatest musical compositions of all time. Barry White is my alter ego. I want to be like Barry White. Did you know Barry White could not read music? And the more I thought about that, I says, well, if he could read music, he would probably know what his limitations were. So Barry White put it together the way that he thought it should be, and the maestro will live forever. So, you understand the ground rules. Now, I'm going to show you the different types of tools and apps that I have. This is what I own. So, if you have any kind of recording apps, maybe you don't need this, maybe you do. The first one that I have is called SoundTap. SoundTap is basically an audio recording device. Next, I have Acoustica audio recorder. And next I have Mixcraft audio recorder, both made by Acoustica, to put together the raw footage and to fine-tune the footage. The last one I have is Wisdom Soft audio video capture. What this does, it makes a complete video capture of what you're trying to do, which I'm using right now, in fact, just to show you, how to put this together. And if you wanted to collaborate or collab with someone else, if you put it in Wisdom Soft video capture, you can send it to anyone you want. They could look at it, they could get a layout of what you're trying to do, and you just take it to the next level. So, part A, getting your act together. You ready? Let's do this.